He's going to be disappointed with that. Rafael Leao, he's found a way through. No way through, so back it comes. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Now it's Olise. Oh, nicely intercepted. This is a promising build-up. Space for him to turn and look. And the keeper beats it away. And the pass is intercepted. Threads one in. Oh, it's Dembele. And he cuts out the supply. Camavinga is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rafael Leao. And it's Bernardo Silva. Well, that has not gone well. Well timed, excellent interception. Tries to pass it through. That ball looks a good one. Diogo Costa getting this one clear. France have got it back and they'll have another go. That is good alertness. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Rafael Leao. He is through here. Out of play for a throw. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. Rafael Leao goes sliding in. He's having a hit! Saliba. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a really well-measured ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Nuno Mendes. Here's Rafael Leao. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's Nunez. That is good strength. Applies the finish! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
Now that's well seen too. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Portugal coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Portugal leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 7. À sa place, le numéro 9.
We're on the move again. Portugal currently ahead by the smallest of margins. It's a quick ball upfield. Oh, that is a nice touch. Now it's Tura. Great chance!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Goes for a shot! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And the finish! Rafael Leao. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Tries to play it through.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Matheus Nunes. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. Spread out to the left. And here's Rafael Leao. And it's Mendes. Couldn't squeeze it through. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Magnificent! A finish right from the top draw. And they've got their lead back. And now he has two. Portugal leading now. Bruno Fernandes. Conceição. Not the most accurate pass. Camavinga. Looking to play him in. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Spread it left. Just eases him off the ball. Can he get on the end of this? Now the delivery. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. France are looking to break at pace. Now it's Thuram.
There they go, hunting again.
Now the ball's gone astray. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And they've got rid. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He won't be happy with that one. Rafael Leao. And he's intervened well there. Vitinha. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's a look and place it forward.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Great vision. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, well played, well played.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Rafael Leao. Now it's Thuram. Olise for Olise. Olise! And it's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 6. Le
The two
numéro
coaches
19.
are signalling changes
Alors,
here,
place,
both at the same
Le
time.
numéro 25.
So
Le
again,
numéro
we
13.
have parity.
Attention,
Well, at this stage,
changement.
Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Bruno Fernandes cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Bruno Fernandes. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's shifting through the gears here. Plays it across. And it's claimed by the keeper. Can he spark a
Il y aura
counter
2
here?
minutes de temps additionnel.
And here's Joao Felix. Upamecano. Nicely weighted ball. That's been cut out, well played. I think they're done. They are done. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, here's someone I really like the look of in Ruben Dias. A proper defender. Someone who does the simple things well. Very well, in fact, and he rarely makes mistakes. A bit of a throwback to some of the defenders I played with back in the day. A good leader, too.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly, actually, at both ends. Mbappe! Oh, just... Mbappe! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Pedro Neto. He's shifting through the gears here. Konate does well to get it back. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Vitinha. Oh, that's a fine interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Rafael Leao.
There they go, hunting again.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And he can clear it away. Portugal are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Pedro Neto. Christian. Chance for a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Cristiano Ronaldo has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
No, that's been intercepted. Pedro Neto. Probing pass. Mbappe. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Time and again they are repelled. Looking for the run. Mbappe. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Diogo Costa gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
France have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rafael Leao. Now, can they get him away? That's been slipped through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
No way through. Mbappe! He steps in, and that's the end of that. Just too much on that. That's travelling a long way. Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Rafael Leao. And it's Bernardo Silva. Here's Vitinha. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. That has ended up in no man's land. Rafael Leao. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's cause for mild irritation. And that was very necessary. Pass somewhat off target. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
This looks promising. And it's Vitinha. Now there's a fine ball. Bernardo Silva!
Advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. No, it's come to nothing. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Great vision, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that signals the end of the first period. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Portugal finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 18. Sai e vai entrar para o seu lugar com
Away we go again.
número 16.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he's quick to get rid. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Vitinha, Portugal, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Trincao, the message is clear, none shall pass. Now it's Mbappe. That's been cut out, well played. Olise has created one goal already.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh, super find. Portugal still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. And he welcomes it in. That's a shade optimistic. Distributed tidily. Vitinha. He has found the way through. Trincao's cross.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, easy pickings there. He's on it, can he get away? Olise was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Trincao finding himself in space. Pavard wins the duel this time, and that's really well manoeuvred. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Oh, that's well spotted. Bernardo Silva. Can he get it through? Oh, well played. That has not gone well. Portugal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Ball's gone out of play.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 17. Número 23. Número 14.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read.
Número 7. Cristiano Ronaldo. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 11. Número 15.
Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Número 9.
It's made it, and he shoots! That's another chance!
This has to be a spell of no fear. They can't leave anything out there.
Oh, it's Dembele. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. That's a cute ball. Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Nunes. And here's Ramos. Trincao. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's nice. And it's Bruno Fernandes. João Neves. Oh, great leap! And he's stuck it away. Do not write them off. Back they come. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. And it
Goes for a shot! And it's come back out to him. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Camavinga. He's going for goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Trincao. He's found a way through. Can he finish? Oh, wow, that's crazy! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Well, they've done the hard part. Now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frank.
And that's that. Portugal have been forced to do it the hard way, but they themselves through unwaveringly to
¡Vamos,
win.
hijo de puta!
A great performance
Así
by
se
any
remonta,
man.
hijo de puta.
Gonzalo Ramos claiming the man of the match award. And
¡Que me
there is
Mbappé
very
ni la
little room for
verga!
argument.
¡Ramos!
So a game of drills and tiny margins, so many what-ifs and what might-have-beens, but eventually we have a winner.
Well, I thought only one team could win this, certainly in the last few minutes, Peter. They didn't half make it hard on themselves, but sometimes you just have to win games.
¡Vamos!
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're very much on the way now.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be enough.
Just about within shooting range. And that was precious close.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Now, Franco Baresi, still to this day, the ultimate benchmark for anyone of a defensive mindset, Jim.
Well, that'd be hard prep.
Martinez! Outstanding by Martinez! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Messi. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. It's a throw-in. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, some astute defending there. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar, well, played right into his path. And that was very necessary. That has not gone well. And it's Olmo. Davids kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Martinez. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Van Bouten promptly onto that, and that is that. Barcelona already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Vieri. No, that's been intercepted. Dani Olmo. Great vision. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Vieri. That's going wide left. Conte. No, he refuses to take the bait. Count, an individual who's prepared to shoot any time, any place. Zanetti. Conte. That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. No way through there. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Neymar. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Messi has created one goal already. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And here's Vieri. Vieri unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Little pass back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Vieri. It's Vieri! Oh, nice touch. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Lautaro Martinez. He's picked his way through. Oh no, this does not look good. They want to be quick to recover this. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Vieri. Count. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And it's hoisted clear. He's free, he has got space. Kante did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
¿Quién es Sebastián? Sebastián Ceballos. ¿Cómo está, brother? Gracias por esos ánimos. No, es amistoso, ya pasó el torneo. El primer partido empaté y el segundo partido gané al último minuto. Estoy tranquilo. Va, ¿qué pasa? No se mueve.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Zanetti looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Van Dijk. Cafu. And it's Van Dijk. For Van Bouten. Zanetti. Van Bouten. And it's Zanetti. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action. Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk about an understatement, Peter. He's Argentina's greatest number 9, without doubt. I don't think I've ever seen anyone strike the ball with such violence, if I can put it like that. We might well be seeing his iconic celebration in the next couple of hours.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Couch. Batistuta. That's an excellent interception. Barcelona have had the ball in promising areas, but nothing to show for it. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nicely weighted ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Threads one in. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And this is Inzaghi.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Messi. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Not got that quite right. Messi. Rijkaard. Conte. Oh, this is a great big chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Ball has bounced loose now, and that is a little undercooked. Fiore. Now it's Couch. It's a pretty loose pass. Barcelona very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Now there's a fine ball.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Dani Olmo! Rijkaard. Now, can they get him away? Well, there's the clearance. Batistuta. No way through there. Now it's Couch.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Messi. In by Messi. Getting up there!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Rijkaard. He's on it, can he get away? He's rising! And there's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a
Shapes to shoot! Yes! They are purring, truly purring. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down.
That is Stuta! No, he couldn't get hold of it.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And that is out of play. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, no joy this time. Rijkaard. Conte. That has not gone well. And this is Vieri. Now it's Dani Olmo. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Barcelona marching seemingly on towards victory, 3-0 at the break.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 3, Xavi Alonso.
Down to business again.
Será sustituido por el dorsal 5.
Conte. That's an imaginative pass. Knocks it into space. Can he latch on to this? Mateus clears. Count. Tries to play it through. That's been cut out, well played. Cafu. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he's worked it through. And Martinez! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Count proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And he shoots! And that's a tiny finish. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Vieri, lovely ball and a real chance now. Somewhat off target. Rijkaard. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Dani Olmo. Tries to pass it through. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he's found a way past. It's a loose ball. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. Mateus with the short one. Great chance! It's a goal! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Barcelona now just needing one.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So we have movement on both benches.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 21. Messi. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Foot in. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Conte. Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Looking to play him in. And the shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Dani Olmo. Yamal. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. Rijkaard. Messi. This is a promising build-up. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Yamal, and he's got away from it.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Dani Olmo looking to pass their way up the pitch. Great vision. Well, played right into his path. Yamal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Batistuta. Conte, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Can he get it through? Pass is just off target. Conte. Baresi. Messi. Just 5 minutes left. Can he get on the end of this? Vieri is flagged offside.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Barcelona have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Oh, easy pickings there. And he was quick to react. Cafu.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. No, that's been intercepted. Dani Olmo. That's a sharp pass. That was good alertness. Zanetti. And Jamal. And that's it. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
Hoy no hemos tenido suerte, pero el
So
próximo
what do you take
partido-
away from it all?